Welcome to the Perham Show. I am here at the Senior Center in Perham, right next to Ma's Little Red Barn. And my guest today is Martha Wilkowski. And I got a call from Carol Peters here at the Senior Center, and she was telling me, I think we got a story with Martha because of the painting that you do. And how long have you been painting?
I've been painting since 1983 or something like that.
Yeah,
and then
you
I've
took
been painting.
classes
I took classes, yes.
Yeah.
I took classes in mills and then sold quite a few pictures. And then my niece, she brought me a picture of this mill from Colorado, and she wanted me to paint that, so I did. But then I come here to play cards, in which I love to play cards here. The people are so nice. And then I went in the back room to look at the puzzles. And here I saw this puzzle, and I thought, oh,
right
that looks
here.
familiar. And it was the picture that I painted for my niece.
Yeah.
So then I brought the picture here. So.
Well, yeah, and we'll get a close up of the painting that you did of that too. But how do you find? I mean, this is interesting that it was a picture that you got from your niece, and then you come and see it here as a jigsaw puzzle.
Yes, it was.
But how do you get the inspiration for the paintings that you do?
Oh, well, I just enjoy painting when I see some pretty scenery or something like that, and then I enjoy painting.
Yeah, and
I want to put it down on canvas.
And keep it.
Yes.
Yes. Now you will actually take a photograph or get photographs from people.
Yes, I do. Or either different pictures, or family gives me pictures.
Yeah, that they have they have come across.
Yes.
So, are you the kind of person that will put on the black beret and sit at the beach and paint, or
oh no, I
with
don't.
your
I'm a
easel,
slow
or?
painter.
Yeah.
I sit in a basement in my room there and do my painting. I need a lot of light to paint. So.
Do you think, Martha? Do you have any idea how many pictures that you have painted?
Oh gosh.
Since
maybe 50, 60 paintings.
Really?
Yes.
And you say that you do have some that you would
Yes,
sell?
I have at home. I sold many Amish pictures.
Yeah.
They went really fast.
And do you do that at craft sales, or do people just know about you?
Oh, I go to these art fairs that they have, like in Park Rapids. I had one huge Amish picture there, and I got awards for that, and then I sold that. And then I made more Amish pictures and sold all of them.
Now, I'm going to lift this one up, and maybe Kerry will get a better shot of it, but this one is one that you took a picture of.
When I had a rummy sale, the Amish used to come.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come to the door, and I said, that's a pretty picture. They were walking away from the house towards the buggy.
Yeah, and so your house is, just not very
up
far
the hill,
from where this was taken, and that's how.
This is Highway 8, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So how could somebody get a hold of you if they were interested in looking at your work?
Well, my phone number is 346-3848. So if they want to call.
346-3848.
Yeah.
And they can get a hold of you, and I don't know if you have a place where you can display them. Our viewers could just.
Yeah, they can come and I'll show them around.
Okay, well that sounds great.
Yeah, I got all the rooms full.
Well, Martha, thank you so much for sharing your work with us
and
with our viewers here on the Perham Show. Yeah. And I am just amazed. It looks like a great, wonderful. You're an very artistic lady.
This here picture here is another picture. That's the grandparents of my husband in Ghent area. It was called Kobe Lake.
Yeah.
And now they changed it to Little Pine Lake. So.
Oh, okay. So I didn't realize
that was the day they were married, and then they went out on a boat and went fishing.
Well, we'll get a good shot of that, and the ones that we've got on the walls here too. But so nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much for being with us on the
thank you.
Perham Show. And stick with us. We're going to talk to Jill Shipman next.
Okay.
Welcome back to the Perham Show. My guest is Jill Shipman, and we're coming to you from the Perham Senior Center right next to Ma's Little Red Barn. Today we're going to talk first about kinship, and January is National Mentoring Month.
Yes, it is.
Well, what is your need for mentors?
Well, we're going to go with a theme this year,
Yeah.
so you're going to hear a lot, and it's called Are You Ready? And Are You Ready to Be a Mentor is what I'm going with my theme for the Mentoring Month, and I'm looking for mentors. We have over 30 children on our waiting list.
Wow.
And really want to go after and attack that list and get the thought in people's heads and let them think about, do you have time to be a mentor?
So you're looking for men and women?
Men, women, couples,
Oh.
young kids out of college.
Yeah.
And just anybody who has 2 times a month, 2 to 4 hours. We ask to commit for 1 year. Most relationships last more than 3 years, and a lot of them go on for a lifetime of friendship.
I've talked to some of your mentors, and it's just so rewarding. How can they get in touch with you, Jill, if they're interested?
If they're interested, you can call me at 346-7102.
Okay.
We also have other opportunities to volunteer. We have the Collecting for Kids coat program. We have reading buddies. We have stories on the go, tot time. You're familiar with those.
Yeah.
All kinds of opportunities. So if you're not sure about the one-on-one mentoring, we have group mentoring for the Boys and Girls Club. One really cool thing that we're doing is the boys are going to be building soapbox cars.
Oh, fun.
And we're going to be racing them at Turtle Fest this year. We got a grant for 8 cars. So 16 boys have signed on, and they're going to build these cars, which should be really a great time.
Right, and I bet you could use a little bit of guidance
I
or
need men.
support.
I need men. So that's kind of a fun project and a new addition to Turtle Fest coming up too. Hard to think we're thinking in
yeah.
June, but
so this was a grant, but I know that you do a lot of fundraising for the different things that
I
Kinship.
do.
What are some of the fundraisers that you've got coming up?
Upcoming we have Bunko. It'll
Okay.
be our 4th year for doing Bunko, and that's at the Cactus this year.
Okay.
On a Friday night, January 27th. Tickets are available at American Family. You can just stop in there, or you can call Kinship again. And then mark your calendar, because
That is fun.
we have
Fun
the
time.
Polar Plunge coming up also. That's February 11th. So we're looking at get people start thinking about their costume that they're going to wear for the plunge, getting some sponsors to sponsor them for the jump. That's a big fundraiser for us out at Zorba's.
Okay.
And that'll be part of Freeze Fest.
Okay. Now, is Bunko, that's a kind of a team?
No, Bunko is individual.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great way if you're single or as a couple, or you just want to come with a friend. You just shake dice and you're changing tables and changing people, and it's just a great way to. It's a good mixer, fast moving. You don't have to think. We have good appetizers, so it's always a good time, and that's limited space. So if you have that night free, I would buy your tickets now.
What is the date on that for Bunko?
That is January 27th.
Okay.
That is out at the Cactus, and the tickets are available at American Family.
Okay.
Or call 346-7102.
Okay. And Freeze Fest, now that's a team.
Freeze Fest is individual or team.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay. See, I've always seen all, the banks and all the groups
No, we
that
had a lot of individuals just jump also. They just have the dream to jump in a cold lake. But,
that's not something you would ever do, though, right?
I've done it twice. I don't know what I'm going to wear this year, though. So
Yeah.
that's the costume. It's all about the costume.
Now, is there a theme?
Nope. Everybody just comes. We had the Coneheads last year. Superman appeared. He was an individual.
Yeah.
So you'll see him actually on our website too. If you go to kinshipperham.com, you'll see a picture of Superman jumping over the water. Some hula skirt girls.
Oh, I remember some flower, some real flowery folks.
Some very entertaining costumes. So that's always good.
And I bet it's good to be out there actually watching that.
It is. It's a great time. You can buy your raffle ticket for $25, and then that gets you into the private party at Zorba's, which is free pizza and brats and beer and pop for 2 hours. If you don't want to brave the outdoors, you can watch it on live feed inside Zorba's. So that raffle ticket is a bonus no matter what. We have some great prizes for that also.
Do you have those on sale yet?
They
or
will
are
be on sale starting next week.
Very good.
Yes.
Okay, so January, National Mentoring Month. We got Bunko coming up.
Bunko.
And
The plunge.
Plunge coming
Yep.
up. So give that number one more time.
346-7102.
Very good. Jill Shipman from Kinship here in Perham. Always great to have you on the show.
Great.
You got so much going on.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for tuning in.